Aloha. Walked out here to the coast on a cloudy day. It's usually way too hot to come out here if it's sunny. I'm enjoying a little sea spray at the moment, sitting next to these beautiful rock arches. I do have to be a little aware of any rogue waves that might come up. Anyway, it's a beautiful place. I've taken some pictures. Perhaps I'll post those. It's an opportunity for me to add a little bit more content to what we talked about before. My three Hawaiis. The first of which is ancient Hawaii, and it's been here for a long, long time. And we see the remnants of their walls and heiaus, houses, structures, all over the place. Ancient Hawaii. And the ancients themselves, the ghosts, are here with us. This other Hawaii is a second world country, kind of like Mexico. It's got a crumbling infrastructure, not too many good paying jobs, a high cost of living, serious housing crisis. And the Hawaiians, this is the Hawaii the Hawaiians live in. It's full of inconveniences. The inconvenience of living on an island and waiting for months, sometimes for things you've ordered. The inconvenience of having to haul your drinking water from somewhere else to your home. The inconvenience of having no real electricity or running water. Second world country inconveniences. Still an absolutely gorgeous country. It's paradise. You can live in a tent here and be happy. So nobody complains. Finally, of course, is this first world Hawaii, or this reward for good capitalists. That's what I like to say. It's a reward for good capitalists. People who've done well. They've made a lot of money. I'm going to shade my eyes here a little bit. They've made a lot of money. They've done well, and they can come on vacation here in Hawaii. Everybody's happy when they can do that. But as you know, if you come to Hawaii for vacation, it's not a cheap vacation. You're going to spend some money on hotels and eating out and recreation and rentals. And right now, I understand we have 20,000 new residents, up to hundreds or thousands more visitors. All the rental cars are out. I've actually seen people driving around in U-Haul trucks because I know they couldn't find a rental vehicle. Hawaii is a hotspot. It's calmed down in the last few days, so I'm gathering most people went home. However, still very, very busy. So as a reward for good capitalists, you can come here and go to the resorts and eat out, fine dining all over the place. You can enjoy the best that Hawaii has to offer in resort life. But where, sort of they say, the rubber meets the road, or where conflicts happen a lot, is that Hawaii belongs to the Hawaiians. It's their home. And for them, when they come to the beach, it's like going to church. And there are stories to be told about different beaches and things that happened in history and on and on. Everything has context for them. And so when they see first world nation white people coming here and just frolicking about and enjoying themselves and using all of this for entertainment because it lacks any historical context for them, the Hawaiians are often a little bit, what's going on? You know, they don't, they think that we're silly or stupid even, because we don't know their real history and we don't have the same context which gives significance to the people, the places, the history and stuff like that. They've grown up with these places and they know these names and their associations from their family stories. So one thing I'd say for certain, when we are out enjoying ourselves and recreating in this fine paradise, that we recreate with extreme care and that we are aware of how much our impact affects everything around us. Yes, it's positive that we show up and we have money and we're spending money and we enable people to have jobs and we support businesses, and all of those are very good things. But there are times when we go to the beach, or times when we're out hiking, or we're enjoying some quiet time, that maybe we don't actually think about. I think a great example is Captain Cook Monument and the bay there, and how much people snorkel and frolic about and really have no idea, or are a loose idea, of how significant that place is in terms of being a Hawaiian ground zero. When Captain Cook arrived, or they call him Captain Crook, everything changed for the Hawaiians. Everything changed. The religion changed, and they became Christian nation. They became a kingdom. They everything changed, and then they became subjugated, and ultimately even maybe like slaves during the cane plantation days. But they did enjoy having a lot of land and a lot of country lifestyle, which was very good. That country lifestyle is changing because now their land is being encroached on by large white developers, probably Asian developers as well, that want to develop their large tracts of land. And even though Hawaiians possess the real titles to these pieces of property, they've changed hands a number of times, and the legal system that we live with has decided that it's perfectly legal for them to zone that in an area where they can subdivide it and build a bunch of multi-million-dollar homes. Again, where the first world nation impacts the real Hawaiians. Now, the real Hawaiians don't see that much choice but to go to work for these people. When they go to work for them, do you think that they get paid wages that are reasonable so that they could afford to live here so they don't have to struggle? No, of course not. Minimum wage is $10 an hour. And so you're getting, the equivalent of a very small wage for an immense amount of responsibility and work, and still not enough to cover your rent. So you end up working 2 and 3 jobs, and that's why you don't see many Hawaiians out, because they're working all the time to pay for their existence, or they're home with their families. Their families are very important to them. So again, I want to reiterate to anybody seeing this, Hawaii is not for sale. Don't come here thinking you're going to buy 5 or 10 or 20 acres of land, subdivide it, and make a bunch of money for yourself. This belongs to the Hawaiians. If you're going to develop it, you come here and develop it for the Hawaiians. Make a place for them to live. And let's not subjugate them any further and give them, menial jobs and things like that. I mean, this is their land. This is their home. They're the kings here. So we need to walk in honor. As my friend says, pono, what's right. And doing pono means doing what's right when nobody's watching. So I'm going to leave you on that one. Everybody, do the best that you can do. Love and enjoy Hawaii. When you encounter Hawaiians, thank them for being here for thousands of years to make this the paradise that it is, so that we can enjoy it. And do your part, right? Minimize your impact. Be gracious, be thankful, show your appreciation for people, be in a positive mood. And remember, it's not all just entertainment. There's a lot of context. Understand your history and your culture. And then you can understand a little bit more the plight of the second world Hawaii that belongs to the Hawaiians. Okay, that's enough being said. Everybody be pono, okay? Love ya. Bye.